Ready na? Start?
Try kayo!
Hi everyone! Welcome back again in our TikToking session with Bey and Hamri, and we now also have a fourth member, Precious Vidal.
Ay, sawa! Anong gana ka, Bey and Hamri? Si George mo.
We have Precious Vidal. Let's welcome her, guys.
Hi! Yes, I'm so excited to be here and be your guest.
Permanent employee soon. Anyway, so the topic that we have chosen for today is actually about courtship. So courtship is very common in the Philippines, at least from what I know, during my time. So the first question is, you guys, do you believe in courtship? Do you believe that courtship should still happen before, getting into a relationship? Hamri!
No, it's Vidal. Oy! Vidal first. Precious.
So, yes, although I have not really experienced courtship in all of my relationships, but I think... So yeah, as what I've said, although I have not really experienced courtship in all of my relationships, I believe that it is good to get to know the other person first before getting into the relationship, because relationships are actually hard and they require a lot of hard work. It's not really a requirement because it's up to you guys if you if you want to get to know the person better. That's why I think most relationship that actually works are those with people who were friends first before they got into that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, I totally agree with Precious, because it's better if you go into in a relationship, you will know first your partner to be, the not really a background of it. It's better if you know the person well before getting into relationships.
As Precious mentioned earlier, for me, it's not a requirement, and it doesn't mean that if you don't go through courtship, that relationship is, bound to fail. But it would be good and nice if ever you guys, have that phase of getting to know each other before really entering a relationship.
So, sa imo mga uyab na, nihagi mo courtship wala. Kaya kung wala, your sisters. Certified sisters.
My relationship, I have gone through that phase for both my relationships, but it wasn't really a long courtship, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I don't believe that it has to be, too long, like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. It's a courtship phase. It's best foot forward for most of us. The real personality of the person might not be obvious during the courtship phase. So
for me, it doesn't require time. For as long as you love or you like the one who's courting you, then go ahead. Proceed to the next stage. Mailog pa day, mailog pa kuyaw na.
I wouldn't say that there should be a certain period of time as to how long a courtship should go, because as the other said, it's not really necessary, because someone else might take them. No, it's just a joke. But if you feel that it's actually a person that you would like to be with and there seems to be a nice person, then it's basically just your choice. If you feel that you have to prolong it, then you have to get to know the person more. So it's a very personal choice. Like for me, courtship would be maybe 2 hours, and that's fine.
I think as long as you're already confident and you're comfortable with each other and you have decided, both parties have decided that, let's take this thing to the next level. So I think that's how courtship ends, but no one really actually says that, okay, this is the end of this stage, then we will move up to the next level?
I mean, in my case, it happened to me twice where somehow not verbally, but it's like I was given a limit of when I'm supposed to give my answer. That's why it was 2 weeks. 1 week or 2 weeks. I mean, for us girls, we don't really, proactively say that I already have an answer. It's a yes. We usually wait for the guys to ask.
I don't think that the feeling of wanting to be with another person has to come from a certain gender. Like, doing the first move, it has to be this type of gender. I don't think it should be relevant.
I don't think so. I mean, in my case, it reached the point that I asked, how far will it go in the courtship stage? And then I told him na unsa man kay murag I'll give you until today to give me to give your decision. Are we going to the next level or not? And then we will stop. That's it. Very straightforward. And then he said yes. I mean, I've been into a relationship that has no labels, and it's hard. It's hard because the feeling of belongingness. I mean, you have no right to get jealous, something like that. And what I've learned from my past relationship is I applied it. I mean, the current partner. So I asked for a label first before getting intimate or kind of sweet, because I don't want it to happen again, over and over again. I don't have the right to get jealous. I don't have the right to ask, where is he? How is he? What's he doing? Something like that.
Yes, of course. A girl can make the first move. Like, I'm all for women empowerment. So if she wants if she wants to make the first move, if she wants to have a one-night stand, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as, I think my limit would be, as long as you're not hurting another person by doing that, because it could be that the other person might be in a relationship or something similar, and then you did something. I guess that's when it kind of gets like, maybe you should not have done that. But as long as you're not hurting anyone, go. Get the guy, get 2 guys, get 10 guys.
So it's ideal that the girl gets the flowers, the girl gets the chocolates and all that. But if you want something, if you want someone, I think it should not be the gender shouldn't actually stop you from going after that person or that thing. I haven't tried courting a guy, but before, way back in high school and even college, I think I do remember that if I have a crush or something, I write letters and I send it to them, just telling them that I like you. It doesn't mean that I've done that, I think, twice. So I don't really wait for them to respond or reciprocate the attention, but it's just a way for me to just release it, get it off my chest, so I don't carry it around, because I believe in if you feel something, just give it away, and if it is reciprocated, then good. If not, then move on.
Wow, woman empowerment.
Does anyone have yes? So maybe someone can say yes and defend it, and then I'm going to go against that person.
We have a comment.
Description.
So we all agree that it's no. Next question.
Using my previous relationships as an example, I don't really think that a longer courtship would determine the relationship or the health of the relationship, because just based on my current relationship at the moment, we were just getting really to know each other better, and then as we moved on to the next level, we were still getting to know each other. So we still had mistakes, and then we've learned a lot. So I think it's a journey that you both need to really embark on together and then decide that, okay, we will do this. So we'll get through this, we'll have mistakes, and then we will learn. Just like, you know, celebrity marriages, like and engagements for like 2 to 3 years, but then the marriage itself only lasts for like what, 3-6 months, and then divorce.
Yeah.
I agree. So for me, it's also a no. The courtship phase, it's best foot forward most of the time. It's the good things that you see. The development of the relationship doesn't really stop when the courtship ends and stay the same for the entirety of the relationship. So it's always going to change. So it will not determine, that period alone cannot determine its success.
Do not pressure yourself into, you know, into saying na, oh, we need courtship first before getting to that relationship. Get to know the person as how you want to get to know a friend. You know, like get along with them, like hang out with them. The real personality of the person comes out when you are in a relationship already. When your bullseye is empty, you know, that's where real personality comes out. And then how you both deal with that, deal with each other's behavior in that situation. I think that's one step na to get to know each other.
Have you ever gone through that phase where you question yourself if you've made the right decision by, you know, saying yes over what you've seen during the courtship period?
Yes. If I need to put a label on it, the relationship was really toxic. Even
Do I know that person?
I know the person.
Yeah, it was toxic because there were shoutings. I slapped him, I think, twice. So there were like physical like conflicts and commotions. So it was toxic for me. And I think it was also for him.
It depends if you want that before your actual relationship, but then again, for sure it will not determine the health and the strength and the length of your relationship. So you still have to get to know each other and be open enough to the changes of the person's character. And if you love the person, then I think that you'd be able to compromise enough for, you know, small mistakes that did not actually appear during courtship. So you just have to get yourselves prepared and set your expectations right. Not too high, not too low, just right, just reasonable. So before we close the program, I think our guest, Precious, will be plugging a new writer's work.
If you are into billionaire romance with relatable dilemmas, so I think this is the book for you. So all of you bookworms out there, please try and check out the book. It will be available on Amazon for paperback and ebook on July 19th. Please check out her page, Instagram, Facebook, and even Twitter. So yes, Mr. Mogul will be out on July 19th. Thanks!
Thank you for being with us today, and stay, you know, connected by clicking on the subscribe button. And if you like this video, click on like, and we'll see you soon. Thanks everyone.
Bye.